Somebody please tell me that New York Mayor Eric Adams did not just say that illegal aliens, being better swimmers, should be given jobs as lifeguards. Racist much?
Okay, so we need to talk about these New York City migrants. Eric Adams is still going through hell 2 years later, 2 years after receiving over 200,000 illegal immigrants in New York City, all because of wokeness, all because he trapped himself by talking trash about Texas, by talking trash about Trump, Greg Abbott saying, oh, they hate illegal immigrants, we love them, come one, come all. He got flooded with them, and now he's still dealing with hell. So we're going to talk about these illegal immigrants. They're never satisfied. I just did a video yesterday about them sending a list of demands to the mayor of Denver, telling the taxpayers of Denver what they need to pay for and what the mayor of Denver needs to do for them. And now here they are in New York after 2 years of Eric Adams being their bitch, trying to appease these people, giving them all types of stuff, spending all types of money on them. They're not satisfied. So this guy, like I said, he's giving them all types of freebies. It ranges from luxury hotels, Nintendo Switches, computers, backpacks full of school supplies, free transportation, trying to get them jobs that they shouldn't have, like at Tyson Food. And now we're going to talk about him trying to offer them more work. He sat there trying to convince the Republicans, the opposition in New York, and Joe Biden them with the work permits to just let these people be lifeguards. We need lifeguards in New York. We have a shortage of lifeguards. So why don't we just let the illegal immigrants be lifeguards? Why don't you put your children's lives, while they're at the swimming pool, put their lives in the hands of some people who broke into the country and shouldn't even be here, and we don't even know who the hell these people are? Why don't you do that? So we know that he bumped up the starting pay for lifeguards in his area up to $22 an hour, $1,000 bonus, but that's not the story here. The story is that the illegal immigrants are now blasting him as a racist because he said they're good swimmers. He said, look, let's just let these illegal immigrants work. What's the problem? They're excellent swimmers, so let's just give them this money and put our families' lives in their hands. And they say, you're racist, because they're never satisfied. All this crap he's done for them, and all they got to say about this man is he's a racist. The woke is destroying itself. This is the creation of the Democrat Party. The Democrats have coached and trained these illegal immigrants to use that word as a weapon, as a shield. They can garner sympathy. All they got to say, oh, you're racist. Oh, you hate us. You hate Latinos. You can't say anything about us. Oh, you hate people from the Middle East. You're racist. You don't want illegal immigrants because you're racist. So the woke eats itself at the end of the day. Let's take a look at what Adams actually said, his full statement.
We had a migrant and asylum seeker plan that states those jobs that we are in high demand, we could expedite. How do we have a large body of people that are in our city and country that are excellent swimmers, and at the same time we need lifeguards? And the only obstacle is that we won't give them the right to work to become a lifeguard. That just doesn't make sense. But if we had a plan that say you have a shortage of food service workers and those who fit the criteria, we're going to expedite you. If you have the experience that you are a nurse, which you have a nursing shortage, and we would expedite you. And that's the same with lifeguards. So we have all these eligible people waiting to work with the skills we need to fill the jobs, but we're unable to allow them to work because bureaucracy is in the way. That just does not make sense.
So there you have it. There's Adams pleading for jobs for these illegal immigrants. He said they're good swimmers. And let's look at the response for one of these quote unquote advocates.
Well, once again, we have an administration that's deflecting attention off of their incompetency and mismanagement and pointing the finger at the migrants. At any given press conference, you'll have this administration blame the migrants for the financial woes of this city. And on the same breath, they'll praise and say the migrants should be allowed to work because they can help us.
So after all of that, luxury hotels, free everything, he's even using taxpayer money to pay people to wash the dirty drawers of these illegal immigrants. Massive budget cuts, cut the police force, the NYPD shortage. They have a teacher shortage, and they cut the budgets of the schools in New York City. All of this stuff he's giving these people. He went down there embarrassing himself, begging Joe Biden multiple times, got on Joe Biden's nerve to the point where he sicked the FBI on him. He's under investigation by the FBI. And all that these illegal immigrants in New York have to say about Eric Adams, oh, he's a racist. So Eric Adams, you're in a lose-lose situation. Like I said, you tried to talk trash about Trump. You tried to talk trash about the Republican Party. Oh, illegal immigration is a net good to society. They're bringing all types of skills and resources to New York City. Lie. That is nothing but gaslighting. These people don't give a damn about you, Eric Adams. They put you in the same boat. You talk trash about Trump. You talk trash about Greg Abbott. They just lump you in the same boat with Greg Abbott, with Trump. They say, oh, Trump, he's a racist. Greg Abbott's a racist. Well, guess what, Eric Adams? They said you're a racist too. So like I said, these people don't give a damn about the leadership in New York, about Eric Adams, all this stuff. They are never satisfied. They will run your city through the ground. They will leave you assed out broke. And once you're assed out broke, they'll probably move on and go do it to someone else. They're burning through your resources and just asking for more handouts. Give us more. And some of them are bringing drugs, bringing crime, and other things. I talked before, I did a video about the super gangs going up. Some of the cartels and the gangs from Venezuela, Mexico, they're linking up. They're linking up with the cartels down there in Miami, killing cops, doing all types of vicious stuff. But I guess if you talk about that, you're a racist too. So here's the conclusion, Eric Adams. Did you learn a lesson? Have you learned anything? I highly doubt it. I don't believe so. I believe Eric Adams will still be on his hands and knees, begging, embarrassing himself, trying to get more stuff, more freebies, more money for these illegal immigrants, while they turn around and say, you're nothing but a racist bigot. So I think it's funny as hell, because if they're going to lump him in the same category with people who don't want them here, with people who openly say they shouldn't be here because the Democrats don't want them here either. But the Republicans, like Greg Abbott, they openly say we don't want these people here. So if they're going to lump Eric Adams in the same category with somebody like Greg Abbott, why don't he just give them a Greg Abbott treatment and get them the hell out of his state? So let me know what you think. Leave your thoughts below. Share the video. Thanks for watching.